All right, what's going on, y'all, man? So, welcome back to another episode, man. I'm Najee Wilkins, your host, man. So, I'm talking to Pebblebrook, athlete, plays both sides of the ball well. KJ Greene, man, get the latest that's going on with him, his recruitment, and everything like that. They got a big time matchup coming up this week to get into the postseason. And then the latest in his recruiting, and then how his football journey kind of started, man. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and bring him on. All right, what's going on, KJ?
What's up?
Not much, man. How's your day going?
It's going good. It's going good.
Good, man. Good. Love to see it. Love to hear that, man. So, for those that don't know you, man, just talk just a little bit about yourself. Give people a little intro, a little bit more about KJ Greene.
Well, I'm KJ. Y'all know that. I love football, man. I just love the game. I give it my all the time. And I'm just here to let y'all know some more about me and like mostly basically stuff that go on behind the scenes.
Yes, sir. So for you, KJ, what did your love of football kind of start? What kind of drew you to the sport? Obviously, you say you loved it, but
Yeah.
what's it kind of brought you to the sport? Why you like it so much?
It's like at first, like my mom put me in the sport, but then it was just the like the way I played it and the way how like people was telling me everywhere the sport done took them all around the country and the way the sport has led people. So I just wanted to experience that journey myself. So I kind of got more to it, and ever since I just been loving the game.
Got you. What was your first play like, man?
My first play of football, I was so nervous, like because it's your first time playing, you don't really know what you're doing, but you just got to go out there and try your best. So I was nervous. I ain't gonna say I won. I ain't gonna say I lost my battle either, but it was, I was a little nervous.
Got you. What did they have? What did they have you playing to kind of start your career?
I was playing on the D line. I was playing A gap. That's like
Uh,
that was my childhood nickname growing up, like playing red ball with the Atlanta Ducks and Falcons United and all that. They called me A gap.
A Gap. Okay. Like that nickname. A Gap. Okay. And then from there for you, KJ, where did it kind of transition? Obviously, D line. Now you kind of playing all over the field. So walk me
Yeah.
through your journey from kind of playing, defensive line, the A Gap, all the way to where you kind of are now.
It was like I was just always taking that one step back. So I went from the D line to from right in the nose. Then I went to the edge because I got a little bigger. I went to the edge. I played DN. Then I went to linebacker. I played outside backer. And now I'm playing safety. So from like every standpoint, it just showed me like now I know if I'm at this position, what I could do for to help out this person since I done been in like every single position so far. So if I have to go to linebacker, I know what I can do at linebacker to help out my safety just because I done play every single position on the field.
Got
That's
you. What's been your favorite KJ of those three? Defensive line, A Gap, linebacker, or safety, if you had to say.
I like safety.
Yeah.
I like the safety, yeah.
Okay.
I
Why you like safety better than the other three?
I just get to see a lot of more things. Like when you on the line, you so close up, you just see the ball and you gotta just go. You just going off your instinct. But at safety, you could sit back, you could read what you gotta read, and then you can make your plays. When the ball in the air, make your play. When it run fit, make your plays. You just gotta make your plays.
100%. For you, KJ, this offseason, talk about some of the things you work on and where do you feel like your game improved the most this past offseason?
This past off season, I worked on a lot. Like I worked on a ton. But I feel like the most like is just the coming downhill aspect of tackling and fitting the run more. And I feel like because I've always been able to just catch a pick. They know KJ, but when KJ step on the field, he gonna get him a pick. So it was just as of coming in, fitting the run, it was just more of that. Like we was working on breaking downhill and things like that.
Okay. Got you, man. Speaking of, obviously we'll go in more detail later, but you got 6 interceptions. I don't know if you noticed, you're tied second in the state with 6 interceptions, man. So where does that ability come from, KJ, where you could just read the field so well and be able to always pick it off and always time it up right every single time?
That just come from like my coaches when we in practice putting me in the situations where, okay, if this happened, you know how to break on this type of route, or if the ball is in the air, you know how to track the ball in the air, adjust to it, and just make the play at the highest point. And when we get on the field, it's just I done seen everything in practice, so it's like second nature to me. So if the nose of the ball is in the air like this, I know when to time to jump right, or I know when to break on this certain type of route. So I know I give a lot of shout out to my coaches when it comes. when it comes to the picks and my D line as well, because them boys get a lot of pressure. Them boys had a quarterback panicking and shaking back there. Them boys get a lot of pressure.
100%. And I wanted to ask you that, like, who's been some influential coaches that kind of in your life, whether it's on this level or before then, or even a trainer that's kind of helped you kind of get this game where you got now?
Okay, I'm gonna say that because I got a couple. Like it's a couple. So my first was my boy Coach O. He the one who gave me the nickname A Gap. He the one who really brought the KJ out. Like he brought the dog out. And then just going up through these years, I had a whole bunch of other coaches like Coach Chris, Coach Reggie. Them boys helped me out just on the aspect part of just being a father figure and a man in my life. And then I had Coach Hood. Coach Hood was always there for me. Whenever I need something, I have Coach Hood. And then now I have Coach Ford, Coach Black, Coach Dawsey. All my defensive coaches, all of them helped me out as well. So it's been a lot. It's been a journey with some coaches that I can always keep on my back and love. I got a trainer, my trainer. He's like my big brother, honestly, Coach Queese, JN, them, like all them. I love them. Like them were the boys who kept me strong and rock through the football journey, even outside of football, just life and period.
Love to hear that, man. I appreciate you sharing it as well. And then I want to ask you, KJ, just to go back just a little bit. How was your freshman season for you? Did you always come out with Pebblebrook and starting, or did you kind of take the reins this year? And if you didn't start, what was that freshman year like, kind of learning so you could be at this point where you at now?
Okay, so my freshman year, I was at a different school. I was at Salem High School, which is located in Conyers. But my freshman year, I was more so of just, like I had my plays here and there. I did start on varsity actually, but I had my plays here and there, just getting a feel for it, getting a feel of how the game moved, the speed of it. So coming and being a sophomore, everything done went faster. I see stuff quicker. I see stuff before it happens now. So taking that jump of starting on varsity early instead of waiting, it actually helped. That actually helped me a lot.
Got you. All right, KJ. Well, I know we got some big matchups coming up. Obviously, we're gonna talk about that in a second, but I do want to go over your film with you real quick. It's about 5 minutes or so. Kind of just pick your brain a little bit, what you're seeing, what you're reading, and you're gonna teach me too. So you cool with that?
I got you.
All right, bet, man. So we're gonna get into it right now. Let me share the screen. All right, let me know if you can see that.
Okay, y'all can see it.
All right, perfect. As soon as this ad is done. All right, so here we go, KJ. Let me pause this. All right, so obviously playing here. So again, and this is why I wanted to roll your film, and we see it in the comment section as well. You're a very versatile player. You can play all over the field. Play single high, come down, play in the box. And you also can play. Looks like right here that slot corner. So don't tell me to play, but I want you to say like what's kind of going on here. Looks like they got a 2-stack of receivers there. Could be a potential run, but like they're trying to read what the defense is doing. But what's going on in your head, going through your head on this play?
Okay, so this play was actually tripped. It was a trips play. And I knew they had to score, so I knew the team because they was down, so I knew they had to score. So in my mind, I'm just thinking pass at anything. So, and I know I have a safety inside so I'm just really playing them head up and just seeing like if it's a pass, just breaking on the ball at any point I can get.
Got you. All right, so we'll go ahead and roll it now. And this was that pick six, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So real quick question. This will be a fun one. But every time you get the ball and you get it picked, you always try to crib it?
Yeah, I always try to crib it. Every time. I ain't been too much successful, but I try to every time I try to get the ball in my hands, I'm trying to go somewhere with it.
I feel that, man. So I'm trying to take it back to the apartments. All right. So right here, KJ. Okay, so you playing kind of that high. You got your safety that's over here too, right? But it looks like we got trips to that right. Potentially,
Yeah.
it's a little different looking formation, but it looks like trips to the right. What's kind of going through here? Look like this could be a potential screen. Maybe these two guys. I'm just going by based off what I'm seeing for the formation. So correct me if I'm wrong, but like a potential screen, these two gonna block him, and he's gonna be one-on-one.
Yeah. Okay, so Yeah, I was thinking the same way at first because that do a lot of screens when I was watching film. But I knew like it was before halftime and they was down by a touchdown, so I was pretty sure they was gonna take a shot at the end zone.
Mm.
They was gonna take a shot toward the end zone, so I was just trying to play back and just watch the quarterback to have a vision on the quarterback to see whenever he releases the ball and how his shoulders and stuff was turned and opened up.
Got you. Great analysis by you. Let's see. Wow. I mean, that's textbook, KJ. I just want to roll out one more time just so the audience can see. I mean, you broke that down beautifully. And like you said, initially it looks like a screen, but like you said, they got to score. So good job by you right here staying disciplined. And then
Yeah.
you just read his eyes. I mean, he looked the whole way, the whole time. He's staring in his direction. And you can see it. As soon as he released, you already know where that ball going.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Great read right there. And then you prevent them from getting points as well. All right. See where you at on this one. Okay, so this one look like you by yourself. No other safety on the other side. You
Yeah.
single high. What's going on in this play, KJ?
Okay, this was the same situation going into halftime. They're down. They have to score, put some points on the board. And then I know my corner right here. I know my corner right here. This is a good corner, but the receiver on this side, that's their
Right here.
guy at the bottom of the screen. He's their guy.
Mm,
So I knew with them in need of a touchdown, I knew that the ball was pretty much going his way. So I was just keying him and looking at the quarterback at the same time.
gosh. Mm. And to be able to know that was going to happen, I mean, I'm assuming that's just studying your film, standing your
Yeah.
film, and knowing kind of their tendencies, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
All right.
sir.
All right, got you, man. Okay, so this one right here, obviously you here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the same thing. So you kind of reading what's going on, like what kind of unveiled in this play.
This was just when we watch film, I'm not gonna lie, he got me a little bit on this play. When we watch film, usually when they came out in this, it was a QB run up the middle.
Mm.
But when I seen everybody coming out and I seen everyone like they all come, I seen it coming vertical towards me. So I just tried to stay in my pedal for as long as I could.
Got you. Mm. Great play again. All right, so same thing here. Well, what's kind of going through your head?
Again, film is the best part of the game. This is why I love it. So the play before this actually, they ran a screen. And on film, every time I watched it, every time they ran a screen, they did a fake screen right after it. So my coach yelled at me on the sideline. He said, KJ, watch the fake screen. So then I'm seeing, as soon as I see the quarterback pump fake, I just got over the top as fast as I could.
Let's see it right here. Yup, there it is. You called it that fake screen, and then he going to this guy, ain't he?
Yep.
Oh, that's not a good decision. Mm. Read it like a book on that one. All right, so this one here, it look like he's rolling out.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Let's see if they can spot you. Okay, so like you right here. Okay, so what's going on here? Because like you backpedal a little bit, you're trying to find where the quarterback's at, and then you still reading your zone too. So what's going on in this one?
In this one, we was just playing like a three high look. We was giving a three high look, and I was just trying to, stay in front of the quarterback. So while he was rolling out, I was trying to weave and roll with him,
Mm-hmm.
and I just seen him put the ball in there. I wasn't pretty sure where the ball was going. I just seen the ball go in the air.
And you just went and got it, huh?
I just had to go and get it.
I love it. Love it. All right. Yeah, just throw it up right there. Yeah, can't do that. Can't do that when KJ's back there, man. Can't just throw it up. All right. So we got two more we'll look at, KJ. Won't bore you. All right. So right here, you single high. What's kind of going on here?
This is a play where I seen they came out and is this an empties look?
See, I'll roll it back for you.
Okay, they came out with the I think it was like a 2 receiver and a tight end look. So I was just playing. I just had the deep middle of the field. So then I see the quarterback drop back, and I was just following like where his eyes went for the most part. I was just back there free roaming.
Got you. Now, for you, KJ, before we go over to kind of this last play, as a safety, do you kind of like that a little bit more, being able to kind of be a free roamer, like dissecting what you're seeing? Because it's almost like you're the quarterback of the defense, you know what I'm saying, in a
Yeah,
sense, because you got to dissect what's about to go on before it
yeah,
happens, and then you can free roam and do it kind of how you want. Do you kind of like that part about being a safety?
yeah. Because I'm able to free roam, and then I'm able to put some, like, I know the plays, so I'm able to put other people, like my other teammates, in position to make their own plays also. So when I'm at safety, I let everybody on the defense eat, including me. So everybody gonna get them a piece of the action.
I love it, man. All right, man. Last one, red zone. So right here, I'm feeling like we're gonna get a potential run fit, but I could be wrong. So what happened here? Was this a run or a pass?
This was a passing play,
Okay.
but what in my mind I'm thinking. So they tried it earlier in the game with the fade ball to Nayland Scott over there at the top of the screen.
Got you.
So So actually, I wasn't even supposed to go to corner. I told my corner to switch. Like me and my coach, we talked about it. And he let me in the corner switch. I wasn't even supposed to be at corner this play. So I knew the coaches was thinking that I'm young and all that. The 4-star receiver, all that. So I knew they was gonna try to fade. I knew they was gonna
Wow.
play.
Okay. So right here, as so the audience that don't know what he just broke down, he's predominantly a safety, right? So he's playing corner. Again, back to that versatility that we're seeing. Okay. It's 101 with, like he said, 4-star Nayland Scott. McKeecher probably like, okay, they got, hey, we cooking with grease right now. Okay. We got a sophomore. He might not be ready. But as you see, he's 101 right here with him. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that was excellent. Right there, forced them out. Yeah, you can't get no better than that one right there. And then real quick, obviously this is the last one. Talk about this a bit because you talked about run fitting, you know what I'm saying, more and being able to tackle. So right here, same thing, right? They're gonna do a little short, little hitch route out. You right here,
Yeah.
you playing that kind of like middle linebacker kind of position. Talk
Mm-hmm.
about your ability and how much you've kind of improved that tackling, that open field tackle, because you one-on-one with a receiver right there by yourself.
Yeah. So basically, just coming down full speed and tracking the near hip. So you track the near hip. All he can do, all he has the ability to do is cut back, and if he does, he's cutting back right into you. So that's what I've been getting taught and getting drilled in my head from since the summer. If he has to cut back, make him cut back into you because you still making the play. And if he going outside, just dive, wrap him up, and take your shot.
There you go. All right, y'all. This is the last one. We can get back into the interview. Boom. Like I said, that's perfect form tackle. I don't think you can get no better than that, man. So obviously the teaching is definitely resonating, man. But we'll bring KJ back in here. But appreciate you doing that, man. Obviously, I love letting players do that because you guys see this all day. So you guys get to show not only your ability on the field with what you show, KJ, but also the mental aspect of the game and dissecting what you're reading. So I appreciate you doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
All right.
sir.
Yes, sir. All right, man. So y'all got a big game this weekend, man. It's a must-win game. It's to get in the postseason, playing against
Yeah.
Campbell. What's just your thoughts on the matchup, man? And what does Pebblebrook need to do in that one to come out with a win?
Just play aggressive. You know, Campbell got a lot of big boys up top. They run the ball real hard. Just playing aggressive. That's gonna be the best thing. That's gonna help us win this football game.
And then far as I don't want you to reveal a game plan, but far as Campbell, what kind of a team are they? Are they run dominant? They like to pass through the air. What have you seen from initial remnants of film?
They're run dominant. Run dominant. So they like to run the ball. They run a wing T offense. So they like to run the ball a lot.
Okay, got you. Wing T team. Okay, got you, man. And then so obviously we talked about you improving. So that's another point I wanted to point out. Obviously we've seen a lot of you picking the ball off, great reading,
Mm-hmm.
but I think people don't know, KJ, you were the second leading tackler on this team at the safety
Yeah.
spot. So talk
Yeah.
about that as well, your ability to read the run fits, but also come downhill and make those form tackles and those elite tackles that you showed on the film as well.
Just coming down full speed. Like if you see it, go. That's all that I've been hearing every time. My trainer tells me every time he said, if you see it, go. If you see run, go. So if you see the quarterback doesn't have the ball in his hand and you see a running back or anybody else with the ball, just go.
Just go. Okay. I like that, man. And then I want to ask you, we talked about kind of what drew you to the sport, but what is one of your favorite things, or what is your favorite thing about playing football?
One of my favorite things about playing football is it's gonna sound crazy when I say this, but you get to hit somebody without getting in trouble, man. You can go out there and knock somebody's head off and you ain't gonna get in trouble. You can't go to jail. You can't nothing can happen if you go out there full speed playing the game.
I love that, man. No, that's a great answer, man. Definitely a physical sport. It ain't for everybody.
Yeah. This ain't for everybody.
I love it, man. All right, man. Talk to me a little bit about just your teammates, man. Y'all having a good season. You talk about playing aggressive in this matchup, but talk to me about just not the best season last year for Pebblebrook, but you come in, other guys come in, you guys are having a great year. Just talk about some of your teammates, how you guys been able to kind of turn it around.
We just stood together as a brotherhood. Like that's one thing I do notice about Pebblebrook. When I came in, they accepted me, they loved me as a brother. So as that, we work hard at practice and we always pushing one another. So as we pushing each other, it shows on the game. We getting each other better. It shows in the game. My DBs, we push each other all the time at practice. My group, we gonna push each other hard. So now we have, as a collective group, we have 15 picks as a collective group within 9 games. So we doing pretty good on that end. Our linebackers, we push them like the whole team just pushes each other to be great. We don't want to just be good out there. The standard is to be great. So that's one thing that everybody definitely knows what to do at Pebblebrook.
Love that. I think your coach just commented as well. Just tell me what he means to you. Obviously, formerly of South Atlanta, Coach Michael Woolridge says organized chaos. Just what does he mean to you, KJ? Just in your ability, how much he's helped your game.
Coach Woolridge, he's another one. He's gonna push you to be great, man. Coach Wool don't want nobody to be mediocre. He doesn't even want nobody to be good. He wants you to be great. So every time he see you not playing up to your potential or doing something that he knows you shouldn't be doing to help you get to the next level, right then and there is getting stopped. So that's one thing Coach Woolridge does do for the whole team to make sure that everybody knows and everybody understands that we're gonna be great on the football field when we step on the field.
100%. Now tell me about who are some of your favorite players to watch, just like on YouTube or in the NFL, college, that you like to take bits and pieces from to kind of help your game.
I like Deion Sanders.
Old school. Okay. What do you like about Dion?
Deion, he was just an all-around athlete. So he was able to play defense. He was able to go on the offensive side, punt returns, kick returns, and then his mentality. He was just every time I'm on the field, I'm the greatest, I'm the fastest, I'm the strongest. So that's always what I picked up from him. Deion is definitely my favorite player of all time. Definitely.
And is that kind of what's kind of your mentality when you step on a gridiron on the football field? Is it similar to
Yeah,
that?
yeah, similar to that. I'm the fastest, the strongest, the biggest. Every time I line up in front of somebody, I'm gonna pick me over them every time.
Now, one thing that caught my eye is that you said how you played punt return, kick return, both sides of the ball. Potentially on the next level, would you want to do the same?
Definitely, definitely. I definitely want to try my luck with both sides. I already hear the Travis Hunter talk right now, so the Travis Hunter comparisons right now. So I would definitely want to try in college both sides of the ball, even if even kick return, punt returns, things of that. I'm trying to be an all around athlete.
Now, for you, KJ, a lot of people don't know about your offensive game. Share a little bit about that and how dangerous you can be with the ball in your hands as opposed to you taking the ball for somebody else.
When it comes to offense, boy, I just like to make a play. So when the ball get in my hands, it's a scary sight because I don't go down easily, and especially with running routes and all that. I run my route, I catch the ball, and the fade. Like when I run the fade ball or the goal ball, it's a 99% chance KJ gonna come down with it. So that's one
Okay.
thing everybody do love about, and I love about playing on the offensive side.
Got you. Now I feel like I heard a couple of your favorite routes in there, the goal ball in the face. So let's break that down just a little bit. What do you like most about the goal ball? Why is that one of your favorite routes?
Um, just because I'm bigger, so and everybody on the sideline, they love every time the ball goes in there, they love the little blur. So we gonna do it every time. Every time KJ get in, we gonna do it. We gonna go to it at least one time.
Gotcha.
So I love that. Definitely love that.
And then what about the fade ball?
The fade, that's an end zone like a winner. That's an end zone winner, definitely. So we need some points on the board. We 10 and in, we got to go to the fade, coach. We got to go to the fade. That's a game winner for sure.
I love it, man. Now, obviously, y'all season not over, man. But
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about what's been one of your favorite moments with your team this year.
I'm gonna take it back to the summertime when we went to the FCA camp. It's like a camp we have up here, and we travel to West Georgia, and we stay out there for like 3 or 4 days. We play football. We go to church. It's a whole like a thing. So that was definitely one of my favorite moments with the bonding we had, the connecting we had, and it really showed everybody that on this team you're gonna be took care of, you're gonna be loved, and things of that nature.
For sure. Now, obviously, you talked about the FCA camp. That's Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, too, I want you to share a little bit if you don't mind. I see that you got the piece on. It's very nice. Like that's a
Mm-hmm.
picture of Jesus Christ there. Just share a little bit about just kind of your faith and where that kind of stems from, if you don't mind.
My faith, I've always been a big Christian, so my faith is always God. So everything I'm able to do, it came from God first. If God didn't give me the talent to go out here and play the sport and not get any injuries or give me the God gifted talent that He gave me, none of this would be possible. I probably wouldn't be doing this interview if He didn't give me none of this. So I always, every time anything happens, I always give Him the thanks. He's the reason I'm catching all the picks. He's the reason all the recruitment is going on. I always give thanks to Him.
Certainly, man. Love that. Great answer. Great response as well from you, man. And a couple more before we get into recruiting. I do want to ask you, what do you want to kind of accomplish the rest of the way for this year?
This year, I'm just trying to make a deep playoff run. You know, we have Campbell, of course. We don't look nobody down, but we have Campbell, of course. But I'm trying to go ahead and get them out the way so we can go ahead and make it to that state. We've been saying for the beginning, we got 15 games. We're not stopping until we reach game 15, and we holding up the big trophy at the end. Where we checking for our ring sizes, man.
I love it, man. Tell me some names I should watch out for Pebblebrook besides yourself. Give me some names, man.
You might have to get a pen and paper for this one, man.
I'm ready.
We got
I'm ready.
a lot. Like Cam, one of my DBs out there. MJ Adams, another one of the other safety that I played next to. Kalen Welch, he's one of our nickels DBs. We have Dion, my corner, a young corner. We have Tyree. Our D line is crazy. We have Daryl, Red, Chapman, General, Maddox. We have linebackers, Emmanuel, and then the offensive side, it get crazy. It get crazy over there on offense. We got every receiver, Sticks, Preston. Our running back game is Chris Jeter, Demarion Ward, our lineman, Anthony Cater, Dunbar, Buck, Chapo. Who we got a lot. And then the leader, man, Jaden Adams, the quarterback. That's definitely the one who keeping everything together and helping us get out them big time situations, man. He has been keeping everything together. Jaden Adams for sure.
Jaden Adams. All right, man. I made me a little list over here, man. I was typing while you was saying all them names,
Okay.
man. So you put me on game. I'm about to reach out to Coach Woolridge too. Make sure I got them right and spelled them right, man. Might have to pay y'all a visit during the spring and summer. All right.
Okay.
Yes, sir. All right, man. So let's a little bit about recruiting, then we wrap up with some fun questions, man. I'll let you get out of here, okay?
Okay.
All right, man. So I want to ask recruiting. You're blowing up. A lot of the colleges want you. Just what's the latest, man? What's the latest with the offers, man? Just give me some of your top offers you got right now.
Kentucky for sure. That was my first SEC for sure. Utah was my first big Power 5 offer. Well, Power 4 now. University of Florida, South Florida. Florida State offered. Western Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky, and then Georgia State.
Gotcha, man. Some good offers, man. So for you, obviously, it's still really early, but what campuses have you been able to visit so far?
You might need a list for this one too, man. We've been to Who? Alabama just came past. We went to Georgia, University of Georgia. I've been to Penn State. I've been to Arkansas. I've been to Florida State, the University of Miami. I've been to Clemson. This Saturday I'm going to Nebraska. I have future ones coming up like USC, Auburn, Ohio State. So I don't even know if I named them all, but we have definitely been moving. We definitely been moving.
For the ones you've been to so far, right? What's been your favorite? Just not school, just favorite campus so far, or favorite environment that you've been to a game at?
Clemson, probably.
Clemson. What makes Clemson different? I hear that from a lot of players. What do you like about Clemson?
It's just the way they talk about the school. They have a good education system. Like they was telling us all about the education. They have a good education system. And then Death Valley, man. They don't know how to be quiet in there. They don't know how to not be loud. Like your ears gonna be ringing by the time you leave there.
For
Definitely.
sure. Okay. All right, man. Let's talk about a couple more with recruiting. Kentucky, first SEC offer. I obviously said that meant a lot to you, but talk about building a relationship there with their head coach and the position coach there. Kind of how are they kind of recruiting? Like I said, you're an athlete. You're not just a one side of the ball kind of a kid. So what do they kind of see you fit into their scheme potentially as?
Honestly, they want me to come up there and show them what I could do on both sides. So it's just not a set position so far. Definitely trying to go up there and see what I can do both sides and maybe be the first to play in the SEC playing both sides. Like you never know what the future takes, but they definitely loving it. What's getting me is the fans and all the supporters. They're like all the Kentucky fans. Shout out to them because they have been showing nothing but love. Every day I go on Twitter, it's a new Kentucky fan. Congratulations and reposting. So definitely their fan base has been keeping this thing going too.
Got you. All right, and then the other big offer you said was Utah, right? That's not one that everybody thinks about, but a really good program, man. If you're really a college football fanatic, you know Utah is a great program. So talk about Utah and getting that as a powerful offer as well.
The first time I can remember, the first time Coach Shot called me, and we was on the phone for about 20 minutes before he even offered. He was just getting to know me and things that I like, everything going on with me. So he has definitely been a hard recruiter for me. He's definitely checking all the time. And I haven't been up there to Salt Lake to see him yet, but I told him I'm coming soon. I told him I'm coming up there soon.
Got you. And then last one, just what's your thoughts on Georgia State, local school? You know, and for you, obviously, I know it's still early. I know you want mama to see you. I know you want probably pop to see you, but Georgia State, what's your thoughts on that and Coach McGee and the potential maybe to stay home?
I've been looking at Georgia State, and that's actually a great program. I seen the way they run everything. I've been to a game, the way they just run their football team. Everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody communicates. And the fans also at Georgia State. The boys love some football over there, man. They love some football at home, boy. So everything with them, Coach McGee being a great head coach, like I love the way he coaches and the way they've also recruited me hard, bringing me out to games, visits, checking up on me. That's also a great school. Staying at home, I would love to go to Georgia State.
Got you. Last one. Tell the future. Obviously, you making a decision no time soon, but tell the future fan base what is they getting in KJ Greene when you eventually go off to the next level.
Y'all gonna always see me, man. Y'all gonna always see me. Y'all gonna whatever that is, if that's over the internet or if it's even in person, y'all gonna always see me, and I'm gonna always make my plays on the field and show y'all love for sure.
Love it. All right, man. To close this out, let's get some fun questions to get to know you a little bit more, kind of peel you back a little bit more, KJ. So let's talk about, do you have a pregame tradition or pregame music you like listening to get hyped?
Pregame music, I can go everywhere with it. It just depends on like the team and how I'm feeling at the time. Like I have a lot of underground Atlanta rappers. I know you probably been hearing of them, like the L5s and all the Lil Rays and all that. I have them, or on the chiller note, I can go like Lil Baby and Raw Wave and stuff like that. In the ritual, I would say just going up to my mom before the game, praying with her, making sure I know where she at, and just praying with her, and she just giving me a good pregame talk. Like, that's my biggest fan and also my biggest critic. So I always find a way to show her some love before the game. So if the game don't go so good after the game, I just,
I got you. Real quick, I obviously still get to know you. Tell me, man, what does your mom's mean to you, man? I mean, she helped put this all together for me to even talk to you, but what does mom's mean to you? You talked about her being your biggest supporter, your biggest fan, also critiquing you, so keeping it real with you too. Tell
yeah,
me what you mean to you.
man, my mom, she been here since she put me in the sport. She always been the one that I put you in it and you gonna play football. And then when I started liking it, she said you either gonna like it or you not. So it's not no in and out. So she always been doing that, and she gonna always be the first to tell me you was wrong on this play. You could have did this play 100%. That play wasn't as good. Like, this play was good, but that one wasn't all the way 100%. Like, I know you could go. So she's definitely the one who's been pushing me harder and harder every day to make sure I'm the best KJ I could be at all times, for sure.
I love it, man. And then, what is your favorite post game spot to go to if y'all get a big win that's open if you could potentially go?
Chipotle.
Ah, man, you like
Chipotle.
me, bro. Okay. Why you
Yeah.
like Chipotle? I love some
I
Chipotle.
could eat Chipotle 3 times a week if I could, man.
What's your favorite order to get from Chipotle?
I can get a burrito bowl. I can get a regular burrito. I can get I love I go to burrito, the steak with queso cheese and all that. I can get into those. Like, I get everything out there, man.
I love it, man. Hey, that's good eats, man. I go to the
Yeah.
gym, man, and I get a double protein. I put it
Yep.
in a burrito, man. Just eat it good. I'm
Yep.
like, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Get a little
Yep.
protein shake, chilling.
Yep.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Off the field, obviously, I know you love football, but off the field, what are some hobbies you have? What are some things that you do outside of football?
Um, I play the game. I play the game a lot. Um, I go to church. Definitely, that's one place I love to stay at is church. Um, and I like to fish.
Hmm.
That's I know that's a little crazy, but I like to fish also. So
Ah, okay.
definitely
What's
them
the biggest thing you caught?
the biggest.
Yeah.
I ain't caught no big. Yeah, I caught probably a little bass, maybe a little bass.
All right. All right. That's smooth. That's smooth. And then on the sticks, what game you on? What game you playing? You playing the Black Ops? You on NCAA? What you on with
I'm
the
on the
sticks?
NCAA. I'm on the
Okay.
NCAA.
All right. Who you whooping up on? What teammates you whooping up on? What teams you using, man?
Hey man, I don't know who all in here, but they know the one. They know the one, and I can go. I'm versatile. Like, I can go with any team. When I get on NCAA and I'm playing somebody, I say who you want me to use. So it depends all on who they want me to use at the time.
I respect that. So you don't use the OP teams.
Nah, I don't want to use the Ohio States and the Georgias, Alabama. I don't want to use them. Give me Vanderbilt. Let me show you what I'm working with.
Ah, okay. So we might got a professional player on our hands then. You using the underrated team and still whooping them. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you, man. All right. So two more. I'll let you go. You talk about your favorite food. So give me like a favorite moment over the course of your career, whether that's a pick six, a game-winning touchdown in rec league. What's been one of your favorite moments over the course of your football career?
Ooh, this a hard one. Okay, I was like 6, 7, and it's a field. It's called Anderson Park, and we had played a team called GSA. They was like 36-0 at the time. They haven't won. They haven't lost a game in like 3 years.
Mm.
And boy, I came out there. I was playing A gap. I came out there. I had like 3 sacks. I was just going crazy, and I think I had ended up getting like the game winning sack. So we ended up winning that game by a point. The score was 6-7, and I think I ended up getting the game winning sack. Like, that was one of the moments. Definitely, all my teammates, they loved on me after that. The coaches, like, that was definitely a moment. And that's when everybody, like, that's when my name got out there. A gap. That's when my name got out there. So that's definitely one of my biggest highlights in my career.
Game-winning sack. And you got Don A Gap.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
All right, man. Final one. What is the best clothing brand and shoe brand in your eyes?
Man. Okay, so ooh, Cause I'm not really, I just like to keep it chill. I like to go sweatpants and a polo t-shirt and send me out the house. So I could say polo for sure. Like he gonna give you the comfortable fit polo t-shirt. So polo for sure. Shoes, man, shoes. I got probably every single pair of shoes in my closet right now. From the designers, from all the Lavins and the Balenciagas to the Jordan ones. And so, but I'm a big Jordan fan for sure. I like the Lavins. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Favorite shoe out of your whole collection?
I got a early released pair of shoes. There's some Jordan 5, the Black Cats. I got them real early, so them definitely my favorite. Every time I put them on, somebody want to know where I got her from. I can't give them a secret out yet. I'll let y'all know soon, but I can't give them out yet.
100%. Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, those is crispy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Those cold blooded for sure. All right, man. So as I let you go, KJ, anybody want to shout out? I'm gonna show you the comment section real quick. They blowing it up, man. So
Okay.
I'm gonna just show you the comment section, man. Got one from Timothy Green, Miss Renee, athletic, and high IQ. You got obviously one from
My
Coach
God,
Woolridge. As you said right here, Travis Hunter comparisons did a smiling face.
man.
Got one from Miss Martin. Proud of you, KJ.
Yes, man.
Somebody
Thank you.
said, I see you, nephew, Katori 8. See, I think we got a couple more in here. Before I let you ride. All right, you got this one. I love her real bad. My baby, that might be mom's.
Yeah, my mom.
Yes, sir. And then Big KJ is like kind of the last one, man. So anybody you want to shout out, ever see everybody love you, KJ, to give you much love in the comments, man. But anybody want to shout out, any closing thoughts before I let you go?
Man, I shout out all of them, man. Y'all the ones who, been supporting me. Everybody's been supporting me since I got in the game. So I want to give a big shout out to everybody. And then my boy SB, Steven Bernard, probably I gotta shout him out. He the one who made this thing happen in Pop, man. So definitely shout out to my boy SB and everybody who been there along the way.
100%. Well, KJ, I appreciate you, man, taking the time on your busy schedule, man. Good luck this week, man. Let me know how it goes, man. And cheer
Yes,
y'all
sir.
on, man. Hope y'all beat Campbell, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Anytime, man. All right. There goes KJ, man. Appreciate him coming on. Shout out to his moms as well for setting this up. Got to give a special shout out to Steve, man, as well. Let me talk to KJ, man. Great kid. Really enjoyed just being able to talk to him and learn him a little bit more. And I appreciate all the audience. Coach Woolridge was tuning in as well. And all the people that watched today. Appreciate y'all, man. A lot of fun. And like I said, I'll have the link. I'll send it again to KJ so we can send it to y'all. Come back and rewatch it, man. But much love. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Hope y'all have a great rest of the night and enjoy your Wednesday. Peace.